how do you honestly feel about the winners? I honestly, you guys, and this is something that like needs to be said across the board. At the end of the day, rooting for everybody black always. It is so, so fucking important. I will never take anything away from them. Justine and Caleb deserve to win 100%. 100,000,000%. I am so fucking happy for them.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's rated Ruth. And welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. Thanks for tuning in for another one of my review videos, y'all. Today, I actually wanted to start this video off on a serious note. Before any of that, though, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for getting me to 300 subs. Oh my god, like, I don't know why. Every time I like tell people about my YouTube channel, I'm like, I have 300 subs. I have 300 subs. And they're like, really, Ruth, just 300? And I'm like, yeah, 300. And you don't even have 300 friends. But anyways, so I just want to start this video on a serious note because I wanted to get into what Rachel said in her live stream. I know that she has had like a rough patch, and I've already done a review video on her past interviews, but this one I want to get on a serious note. She was talking about, like, a lot of people have been discussing her hair, like her wig, which really wasn't a wig, it was actually a sew-in.
So, do you regret going into the villa with that hair? Absolutely.
I personally did not know it was a freaking sew-in. Like, I thought, like, y'all, it was a freaking wig.
It's also, like, not a wig. It's a sew-in, and so I have, like, leave out, like, up here.
And it was not a wig. It was actually a sew-in. And so, honestly, y'all, when she said it was a sew-in with leave out, I was like, whoa, I haven't seen one of those since freaking 2008. Those are ancient. But anyway, sis, and then she was like, y'all just need to leave black girls' hair alone and, you know, just let us be.
Which is, like, leave black girls alone about their hair. Like, leave it alone. Because at the end of the day, it's just bullying and harassment in a different form.
And I'm like, you know what? She's right, because at the end of the day, I'm a black girl. I think that I've been a black girl. You're always gonna be a black girl. I'm a black girl, and I've been like a victim of someone saying like, "Oh my God, that hair isn't for you. You need to do this right." Da 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 da. And most of the time, like, it was a black person telling me that. It wasn't someone who wasn't black. So like when she said that, I was like, damn, like, totally should have been more considerate of where she was coming from with that. Because I remember when I was like, well, this story has really nothing to do with what she was saying. But I'm just saying, like, the fact that she said that, I was like, definitely made me think back to when I was in 6th grade, when I didn't really know where racial lines lied. And there was a book that these boys in my class had, and they were like, "Oh my God, Ruth, you look like this gorilla." And I was like, "No, I don't." They're like, "You look like this gorilla." And like, now if someone were to say that to me, I would be like, "No, I don't." Like, I would say something back, because what a gorilla, what a monkey represents to black people isn't like positive, because back in the day, that's what people used to refer to us to as well, monkeys, that we look like monkeys and whatnot. And when I was in 6th grade, I didn't know that I was uneducated, if you will, in that whole topic. So like when Rachel was talking about that with her hair, I was like, damn, you're right. We should have been a little more considerate about that. I'll give you that, Rachel. When I watched her review video, I didn't actually, and by the way, I am a full support of the BLM movement. Rachel said that she was as well, and she said that she also wants to, she also wished that she didn't play as large of a role in basically steamrolling, you know, like that, when people say, you can't have 2 black girls in one house.
But that being said, I regret playing into the narrative that you can't have 2 black girls on an island and the 2 of us will get along.
Wow, because they won't get along. She regretted playing into that role because she made it seem like her and Justine weren't going to get... She made it as to where her and Justine didn't get along, because Justine did not steamroll that. She was not, you know, pushing for that. Rachel was the one who said she didn't want to be a friend after Caleb chose her. And she said that, and so I'm glad that Rachel said that she regretted that. You know, when I watched the show, I didn't really think too much about, like, oh my God, 2 black girls aren't getting along. I just thought there was, like, some petty-ass beef that Rachel started over a dude. Like, why would you diss your friend over a dude? I was like, it's not that deep. You've known the guy for, like, what, three days? Like, it's no, honey, no. Don't do that. And she also got, so like when she did, like, she also got into like how she's more supportive of, she's actually always been supportive of J-Lib. I was like, I don't know about all of that, but okay. I don't think so. I didn't watch the whole freaking live stream because, hey, look, I ain't got 57 minutes of my life to waste, y'all. I don't got 57 minutes of my life I'm gonna waste. Period! So I watched parts of it.
When you're in a space with, and there were a lot of people of color, but when you're in a space where there aren't a lot of black women, like, you are friends, like, no matter what, the way I see it is you are friends with, you have that other black girl's back. Like, you have her back. Why? Because you owe that to her. Because you know that, like, this world is, like, not necessarily, like, fair.
She was like, she supports Justine, she supports J-Lo, but there was also a question about them, like, why did you forgive Kayla before you forgave Justine? And she was like, there was nothing to forgive.
Put the collective before the individual. Why was it easier for you to forgive Caleb and not Justine? First of all, I never had to forgive either of them. And that's not to say that there was nothing to fucking forgive. Like, one thing that I think gets lost in translation of, like, yo, it's not that deep. Like,
there was nothing to forgive. It wasn't that deep. And I was like, listen, sis, we didn't make it deep. You made it deep. Don't act like we the ones that, like, steamrolling your ass. You made it deep. If you didn't want to make it deep, you wouldn't keep making these live streams, like these live videos, doing these interviews about Caleb, your feelings, your life. You wouldn't do that if it wasn't that deep. I'm just saying, you made it deep. We did it. And I do feel like there was something to forgive, because you acted like there was something to forgive. You said that that you and Justine you weren't going to be friends with her because there was nothing to rekindle, basically. Like, it would be too much work to rekindle anything with her in your previous interviews. So when she said there was nothing to forgive, I was like, be honest with yourself, sis. Be honest. Also, like, I'm trying to, like, tell y'all this. I don't want to waste y'all's time today. I don't want to waste y'all's time. But, she also got into, like, topics of her comments and all these mean comments she's been getting. I was like, sis, the only reason why you're getting these mean, she did, like, when she said that when she got out of the villa, basically all of her emotions, which is fair. When you get out of the villa, you don't know what's going on the outside. You don't know what's going on. The only thing you know is what the villa allows you to know, which is, like, tweets, challenges, blah, blah, blah. And so when she got out the villa, she expected a lot of warmth, she expected people to understand where she was coming from with Justine. No, sis, no one understood where you were coming from. Personally, I don't know. If there was someone in the world, they must have been from freaking Antarctica.
But that being said, I was definitely, like, a little shocked at, like, I never expected to have people who didn't like me.
And they must not have a television. And they probably just met you for the first day, because no one understood where you were coming from with that whole Caleb and Justine situation. No one understood where you were coming from, honey. Sorry, it wasn't gonna work. And she was like, all these mean comments that are in my comments saying this or that. I was like, for me, I consider myself a small YouTuber. She is a reality TV star, kind of. If you're gonna get on social media, big TV shows, like, and you're gonna continue to do, like, social media things, you need to expect and anticipate bad comments. And I'm not saying deal with it, bitch. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, be aware that you're gonna get those bad comments, especially if you allow them to happen. When she was having her live interview, she said that she was gonna keep her comments on. So, like, when you do things like that, expect the worst. I have not deleted one foul comment from my comment section. You wanna know why? Because I want people to have an array of things to think about. I want everyone to see the good, bad, the ugly. I want them to see, like, form your opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, mean comments don't hurt my feelings, not one damn bit. Not one damn bit. Granted, I'm not famous, so I guess I don't got a lot of comments to be fucking pissed over. But yeah, I was like, girl, you just got to take it with a grain of salt. She said that she's much better now, which I was like, that's great, because we're not trying to hate on you, Rachel. We're not trying to hate on you. We're just trying to understand where you are coming from. We're just trying to dissect your actions. We're just telling you things about your actions. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So I really don't, I don't know why people are trying to see, like the people who are reviewing to Rachel and Justine's situation are almost like trying to pin two black girls together. Look, it's not a racial thing. It's not a racial thing at all. It's just literally we are talking about situations that happen in its reality TV show that we love to watch. That's it. There's nothing about race in this at all. Like, at all. Like, we're just literally talking about two girls who didn't get along. there's no color ties to it at all. To me, there isn't. I'm literally talking about two girls that didn't like that. One girl that didn't like the other girl, and the other girl who really low-key doesn't care. But yeah. I kind of, like, when throughout Rachel's interview, she said that I already told y'all, she regretted how the way that she acted, the way that she conducted herself, outside of the interview.
About that, and I do regret some of the things that I said, not because they weren't true, but because some things I think one thing that I struggle with is being, like, too honest. Like, some things can be left unsaid.
And that she shouldn't have said some things she said, and she should have kept some things secret. And I was like, completely. And then she also said that which Islanders, if every Islander that she coupled up with, did she actually really like? And she was like, no, I actually didn't like every Islander that I coupled up with. Like, she didn't really have, like, an emotional, like, a romantic connection with every Islander that she coupled up with. And I'm thinking to myself, well, girl, shit, you fucking honest. And I'll give you your props, because you know what? I in my mind, whenever an Islander couples up with the Islander, I'm like, oh, they cute, like, they like each other. And, like, in their mind, they're like, okay, to stay in the game I'm playing. She probably just, like, was just coupling up with him to see if it was gonna go somewhere. Because sometimes, you know, things just spark off, and then, like, y'all are actually vibing. Haven't happened to me, though. Haven't happened to me. Apparently niggas just want to fucking duck. But that's really what I got from Rachel's interview. And she said that she was always gonna support black people, black girls, because she went to a predominantly white school, and she only had 11 black people in her classroom. And I was like, damn. Not that speaks volumes or anything, but I'm just saying, like, when she said that she's always gonna support a black person, she's always gonna support Justine. I don't know. It just felt like it's too late to, like, say you're gonna support Justine and that you always support black girls, and that, you know, you're for the Black Lives Matter movement, which is fine. It's fine. But I'm just saying, like, when are we gonna see these actions matching up? Because if you're with us, if you're gonna say you're gonna support Justine and, like, be cool with her, be an actual friend to her, then I think we need to see that. We need to, like, see you reaching out to Justine, because it's not adding up. Like, all your past actions, like, that have gone down, like, it's just not adding up at all, honey. It's not adding up. And I know you think it's not a big beef, Rachel, and to me, it's not a big beef. Like, I'm not saying, like, this beef isn't, like, astronomical or nothing. Like, that ain't no Kylie Jenner Kardashian type of beef. But I'm just saying, sis, if you want us to truly believe that you are over everything, and that you do want to have some form of relationship, some form of agreement with Justine, saying that you're always going to support black people, you're always going to support black girl, you're always going to support Justine, and, like, that black girls should stick together, that's just a word and a phrase. I cannot stress that enough. It is just a word and a phrase. It's not going to connect if you aren't out there doing that, Rachel. I'm honest to God. Like, I've heard so many people be like, I'm da-da-da, like, I'm for the cause, I'm for this. If you're for this, then you need to show it. But that's all I freaking got to say about this freaking interview, y'all. I hope y'all freaking liked it. You know, I had to be a little serious today, because I was like, these are some deep topics that I usually don't get into on my channel, because these are really controversial. I hope that's the right word to say. It's controversial, and it's very heated in our country, and I don't really want to be throwing my opinions out at people, which is literally my job for YouTube all day long. But anyways, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for getting me to 300. I was going to say 300K. 300 on 2 zeros. And, oh, wait. Bye.